Good morning, Team Thompson. I'm going to talk to you guys today a little bit about organizing. A couple of you have asked me kind of about calendar control and organizing, so this is a topic I wanted to address, and I'll just tell you a couple pointers and some things that I do to help me stay organized and keep control of my calendar. So first things first, every new catalog season, I start off by making plenty of hostess packets and recruiting packets. And when you first start, you're not going to be able to do a whole season's worth. So you might just do enough for a party, which might be 3 or 4 hostess packets, and then 3 or 4 new recruit packets. But basically, you start making those. If you want to see what's in each of mine, there are videos that show that as well on YouTube, or you can feel free to post on the team page or ask me. But basically, as you get bigger, where you can invest more money in your business, you're making more commission, then you can invest more and purchase more supplies at the beginning, like catalogs, living your dreams brochures, etc. So I usually start out and make as many as I can for that season. So for example, I might make 12 hostess packets and 10 or 12 new recruit packets. Another thing I also do is I have 10 or 12 envelopes where I have in there a catalog, my why letter, and basically a letter that basically says different ways you can be involved with 31, like placing an order, hosting a party, or joining my team. And I use those for anytime I get a new lead. So whether that be a home office lead or someone I meet that tells me they want me to mail them a catalog, I have these ready to go, and then I have postage already printed out from them. I use stamps.com, but I have them all ready to go. So when someone asks me, I'm not trying to put all that together. So for example, if I get 2 or 3 a week, I'm not making 2 or 3 of these and getting the post-its and all that stuff. They're ready to go. All I do is put the address on them and stick them in the mailbox. So that's super helpful for me, and that's a good way to prevent yourself from just constantly redoing the same thing over and over and over. Another thing that I do when it comes to calendar is I tell all of my new recruits to do this, and basically you want to make sure that your calendar is organized in a certain way. So the way I suggest, and you can do it any way you want, just as long as you follow this basic concept, but I tell everyone to take a red marker or pen or whatever and write all the important family dates in their calendar for the next 3 months. Red for heart, for love, and that could be anything from first day of school to softball games to birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. I then tell them to mark training dates in blue, and that could be anything from the Start Strong call to CNC meetings to team meetings, things like that. And then I have them in green highlight the days that they can do a party. So you can see my calendar, for example, here. And you can kind of see all those green markings in there. So those are all days that I could do a party, and I do that each month. My marker stops working here, so they're a little bit lighter, but those are the dates that I can do parties. So when I'm at a show or when I'm making booking calls or whatever, I have my dates ready. Like, I'm not having to search through, and so I can tell my customer on the phone or at the party and say, how does September 17th work for you? Okay, that's not a good day. What about the 19th or the 21st? And so I can go through my dates from the first I have available down through the end of the month or the following month even, and I already know what dates I have open. So that's a great way to manage your calendar, and you can do it with whatever colors you want. I do green for money for my parties, but do whatever colors you want. But as long as you have for like 90 days basically blocked out your party dates to where you don't have to look at the calendar and then try to remember, what do I have going on, or what days can I do parties? So that's a great way to do that as well. And then as far as organizing your business, the way that I like to do it, and I think works for a lot of 31 consultants, is the following, and that is Management Monday. So on Management Monday, you're going to be doing things like mailing out hostess packets, maybe entering orders, creating events on Facebook for your parties, any kind of paperwork type stuff, maybe updating your tracking system for your taxes and your receipts, things like that on Mondays. On Tuesday, I like to call that Team Building Tuesday. So if you are a consultant, that's the day you're going to be working on potential recruits and talking to them, making sure you're mailing out information to them, updating them that we have a new catalog coming out, updating them, hey, the new kit begins this day, things like that. So you're going to basically be working on building your team. If you're a director and you already have a team, those are a day that you're going to be training your team, and you're going to be working with them on getting training done, and helping them, maybe setting up lunch parties, talking to them about List of 62, different things like that. Wednesday is Welcome Call Wednesday, so I like to do welcome new team members to our team. I'm actually kind of horrible about doing that because a lot of times I just get voicemails, but I'm going to try to get better. But that's a good day to just do your phone calls, welcome any new team members that you may have. You can also use that day to do phone calls to your hostesses, things like that. Thursday, you can do 31-minute Thursday, where you listen to a training call to help your business. And let me tell you what, if you're doing one 31-minute call per week, your business will improve, I guarantee it. And then on Friday, I like to call that Follow-Up Friday, and that's where you're following up with anyone that you may have mailed a catalog to or may have showed interest in the business opportunity. You're going to follow up with them, follow up with your hostesses, follow up with past customers, etc., and just make that your day of doing all that follow-up stuff and kind of wrapping up things from the week. And then, of course, party on the weekends. So I hope this helps you guys get organized a little bit more and kind of gives you some pointers and tips that will help you out. I hope all of you have a great week. Thanks very much. Have a good day.